Hi, my name's Zena. I'm here to invite you or just have you go and subscribe to Miss Yoti's YouTube channel. If you love beauty, lifestyle, please follow, subscribe, like, everything necessary. I promise you won't regret.
Hey everyone, hey world, hope you're living good and living large. Kindly subscribe to Miss Yoti's YouTube channel and get funky with it. Yeah.
Finally here, and this is my Q&A. Welcome to my Q&A. I'm going to be answering most of the questions that you guys asked me. For those that don't know, I asked a few people to ask me questions that they felt they needed to know about me. It's just to get to know me a little bit better or a little bit more. So I'll be answering most of the questions that I received, and yeah, it's going to be an interesting Okay, so I got this question from a couple of people. I got this question, so the most asked question from most of you. So it reads, how old are you? Yeah, so I'm only 26 years old. I turned 26 this year on the 10th of October. Only 26, very young. What do you fear the most? What do I fear the most? I think I fear failure. I don't like to fail. For most of you that know me, I think you'd know that I'm a person that doesn't like to fail. Yeah, so I just don't like failure. Would you like to have kids someday or just be a rich auntie? Both. So I would definitely want to get married. I would definitely want to settle down and have kids. And yeah, just get rich and wealthy. Okay, then the next question reads, how did you get to where you are? Oof. I think I would actually even make a whole video just for this question. But to just break it down, I started, okay, my first job, I hope I'm answering your question right. First job, I was a sales agent at an insurance company. It was rough. I'm sure most of you that know, sales jobs, they're kind of rough, looking for clients here and there. Then from there, I moved to a bigger company. I think that's where I started my career from. Then I had moved to a much better company where I am currently. So it's been a rough journey. It hasn't been easy, but yeah, here we are. So I haven't had an easy road. It's been very rough after university. You just know how it is. University, you graduate, you start job hunting. So the first job I had was crazy. It was hectic. I worked there for about 2 years. I was a sales agent, a sales consultant for the same insurance company. So it was a crazy job. I would work from morning up to maybe late in the night, up to about 9 or 8. That's when I would usually get home. Then when I moved to a different company, I didn't stop. I didn't quit my insurance job. So I used to work 2 jobs. So where I had moved to, we used to do shifts. We used to have shifts. So I liked working in the afternoon, in the night shift, where I would work from 15 to about 22, 23, somewhere there. So with the other insurance job, I would normally work in the morning so that at least I have more sales, I have more clients, so that at least my commission, just doesn't just die off. So yeah, I used to work 2 jobs. This was in Lusaka. I used to work 2 jobs, yeah, with the insurance company and the other company as well. It was a telecommunication company. So it was crazy. It was very crazy for me, but I balanced between the 2 jobs. I would work in the morning for the insurance company, as well as in the afternoon from 15 to about 22, 23. Then in the morning again, it will just continue just like that. So I only used to rest. I don't think I even used to rest. I think I only used to rest on my off days, because the telecom company used to give us like a day off. So that's when I would only rest. So yeah, I used to battle between 2 jobs. So I'm currently working for a public health company. So yeah, that has been my small journey, but I'll just make a video for that, so that I just explain to you how my journey has been. But that's just a breakdown of that. Okay, would like to know your inspiration to your fashion sense. For starters, I didn't even know I had a fashion sense because I just like throwing clothes over. Well, I don't know. I am a person that doesn't like trying too hard, so maybe that could be it. I just like keeping things nice, things simple. I don't like looking like, okay, this person has really tried too hard. Like, no, I just like putting on outfits that will make me comfortable, outfits that are like nice and simple. So yeah, I don't know how to answer this question, but I thank you. Yeah, so I don't really know if I get it from anywhere, but I would say I get it from my mom, because my mom is very stylish. She's always been very stylish. So even growing up, she would always tell us what to wear, what not to wear. You know, I think it's mainly from her. So my fashion sense, I think I get it from my mom, because she's a very stylish. She always wants you to always be updated, up to date with fashion and whatnot. So I think I get it from her. Yeah. Yeah. The next question, you guys. Okay, so the next question reads, what has been the hardest decision that you've ever made? Wow, what was the hardest decision I ever made? I think the hardest decision I ever made was me letting go of someone. I think that was the hardest decision or choice I ever made. Yeah, I think that was the hardest decision that I've ever made, letting go of someone that I really loved. I think that's it. Yeah, so I was really in love with this person and things just couldn't work out. It was a little bit toxic, so it was that thing where you just say, okay, you know what, it's done, let me just forget about this person. So me actually going through that process was actually quite hard, and I think that's why I stayed, you know, quite long, just away from relationships, away from guys and whatnot. I just wanted to be by myself because of just all that toxicness, and I just needed space to myself. So I think the hardest thing I ever made was letting go of someone that I really loved. Yeah. Do you feel the Zambian business environment can help accomplish your entrepreneurial goals? Okay, it depends, because you find that, okay, it depends on what type of business you have. I think let me put it that way. It depends on what type of business you have, because certain products that you would want to sell are already saturated on the market. But at the end of the day, I think if you are a business person, I don't think you should look at that, because at the end of the day, the way you sell your product might be different from the way you sell the way the other person is selling their product. But I would say, yeah, the Zambian business environment is actually good, I would say, because it just depends on how you market and how you sell out your stuff. The only down part is the dollar, because I usually get stuff from abroad. So the only thing that I would say I'm affected by, or I'm affected with, is the rate at which the dollar is moving. So that's also affecting the profit that I will get at the end of the day. So I would say it's a half and half situation, in the sense that if the dollar is favorable, it's okay, I'll make good profit. If the dollar isn't, it's a bit tricky, because I would have to, you know, increase my prices, and I also have to look at the fact that are people going to buy if I place my price, you know, high. So it just depends on that. But I think it's a favorable environment. It just depends on how you properly market your goods, on how you properly market the products that you're selling. So I would say business has been good. Business has really been good. So you have to just be good to your customers. You have to be consistent with advertising. You have to be consistent with just communicating with your clients, getting feedback and whatnot. So I would say it's been fairly good. It's been fairly good. Are you in a relationship? Well, I am not going to answer this question. I will not answer this. I don't think I would answer this question. Okay, I don't think I would answer this question. But, well, I don't have a ring yet. So, as for now, I'm single until I have a ring on my finger. I think that's the best answer I will give. I am single until I have a ring. Somebody's son puts a ring on my finger. That's when I'm going to be taken. But for now, yeah, as you can see, there is no ring on my finger. Okay, so I think I remember the person that asked me this question. How do you juggle between work, business, family, and social life? Whew. For starters, it's not easy. It's not easy because for some work is hectic. The type of job that I do is quite busy, it's quite involving, so it needs a lot of attention. So I balance. I think I balance. Like, on my free time, I would be on my phone just checking through what's going on in social media. When I have time, when I'm free on weekends, I go to see my parents. And yeah, it's not easy, but I think it's manageable. At the end of the day, there's no person that's ever busy, so I think I'm managing well. I manage well. I manage social media well. When I get back from work, I'm on my phone just catching up and seeing what's trending, trying to see what Ben Lombe has said, what Ben Lombe has said, what Mutale Mwanza has done. So yeah, you know our social media in Zambia is crazy. You just log out for a few minutes and you're behind with so many stuff, so many stories. So it's quite interesting. So yeah, I do manage. On my free weekends, I travel. My parents just stay about 2 hours, one and a half hours away. So I just go down there and see them, see how they're doing, and yeah, business as well. So business, I usually balance it on the weekends. So I balance my business over the weekend. I do it over the weekends, or if I've got any deliveries, I do that either after work or during my lunch free time. So that's how I manage all this stuff: work, business, family, social life. You just have to know how to squeeze everything in. Yeah. What are you most insecure about? So guys, please, it's not about the body. I know I'm slim and whatnot, but I am mostly insecure about my tummy. Oh my goodness, I do not like having a big tummy, especially when I gain. The areas I start gaining from are my cheeks and my tummy. Like, my belly just inflates, like it just becomes big. So I do not like having a big tummy. I always like having a small, nice and flat tummy, even from childhood. I remember I used to work out even at the age of, I think, 14, 15. Yeah, somewhere there. So 10, I think. I used to do some sit-ups here and there. So yeah, I think I'm mostly insecure about my tummy. I don't like having a big tummy at all. If I am wearing like a body hugging dress, my tummy has to tuck in. Like, I don't want it popping out. So my tummy, please. Yeah, I like getting rid of it. So yeah, my tummy. Then, what is my favorite drink? I don't think I have a favorite drink. As long as it just doesn't have ginger or garlic, I'm good. But I don't think I have a favorite drink. But like, on any given day, I think I would take Fanta. Yeah, just a nice cold bottled Fanta, the one in the glass, not the disposable, the one in the glass. So yeah, I think Fanta does it for me. It really does it for me. Okay, so I got this question from a couple of people, but one of the people I got this question from was my dad. So they want to know who Miss Yoti is. So first of all, my real names rather are Mbuyoti Mkelabai Munyinda. So my last names, the last two names are my surnames, Mkelabai Munyinda. So my first name is Mbuyoti. Please don't ask me why I have two surnames. Let's not complicate things. So yeah, don't ask me why I've got two surnames. So I am Lozi by tribe from Western Province. I come from a simple family, simple background. I am a Christian. I'm a down-to-earth girl. So I'm a banker by profession, and I'm an entrepreneur, as well as part-time model. Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that one of these days. So yeah, I just like living a nice and simple life. I don't like complicated life. I like, you know, just having a nice, flowing and simple life. Yeah, so that's basically me. If you want to know anything else, you can just drop something in the comments below. Yeah, so this is just me. Okay, then the next question reads, movie night or game night? Definitely movie night. Yeah. So what is the best advice you can give someone? The best advice I would give someone is, first of all, believe in yourself. Once you start believing in yourself, I think everything will just flow. Yeah, so believe in yourself. Believe that you can do anything. Be determined and be consistent and be committed in everything that you put in. I think that's the best advice I would give everyone, or give anyone. Yeah. Okay, so this next question is very, very interesting. So the question reads, what type of man would you want beside you as you pursue your goals? Okay, so the main thing that I'm looking for, that I would look for in a man, is a person that's God-fearing. That's key. You just have to be God-fearing. You have to be stable. You have to be a family man. I'm very, very close to my family, so I need somebody that's a family person, and also just business-minded, because at the end of the day, you just don't want to rely on your professional job. So I need someone that is able to push, somebody that's able to you know, just think outside the box. What inspires me? So I think what inspires me is my parents. My parents are the ones that inspire me. They inspire me to push hard. They inspire me to work hard every day. They inspire me to push every day, because they are hardworking people. So I see from them. I think I take it from them. So they are my biggest inspiration with everything that I do, everything that I get into. I think they're the ones that I look up to, the ones that I look at, and it just gives me that desire to always keep on pushing every single day. So they're my biggest inspiration. Okay, so the other question reads, what mistakes have you made along the way? Wow, I have made so many mistakes up to where I have reached, and I don't think I can even list them down. But one thing that I appreciate is that I have grown from my mistakes. At the end of the day, I'm human, so I've grown from my mistakes and I've learned from them. I think it's part of growth. Without mistakes, I don't think we'll be able to even just grow mentally. So I think it also helps with mental growth. Some of the mistakes that we made, I'm not really proud of the mistakes that I've made, but at the end of the day, I'm also human, and yeah, I've learned from my mistakes. So I've made a lot of mistakes. So yeah, life goes on. Well, we've come to the last part. I am sad. So somebody wants to know where I see myself 5 years from now. So what I want to venture into is real estate. I think that's my major focus at the moment. So I want to go flat out in real estate. So 5 years from now, I want to be self-employed. That's for starters. I do not want to work for anyone. So I want to go into real estate. I just want to go flat out into real estate. So yeah, so I want to be a real estate owner. So 5 years from now, I want to own my own company. I do not want to work for anybody. I want to work for myself. I want to be self-employed. So at least 35. I want to retire when I'm at least 35. That's the target I've given myself. So there is a lot of hard work that needs to be put in place. So yeah, that's why I see myself 5 years from now. 5 years from now, I'm going to own my own business, my own businesses, and I'm also going to be a very big real estate owner. Yeah, I believe that. I believe in myself. I'm going to do it. So thank you guys for watching my Q&A. I hope you enjoyed the questions and the answers I was giving. I hope I satisfied you. And and don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell so that you do not miss my next video. Thank you for watching.